Oh my gosh, it's day 4 in our Lifesavers process. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday today. Hopefully you're feeling amazing today. I know as the week goes on, it is harder and harder to give up. So get up early. So expect that that's going to happen and take it head on. If you have to move that alarm clock to your bathroom, so you literally have to get up and walk 15 steps to wake yourself up, do that. Get excited about these miracle morning things that are going to help you. Get in that mindset of living a grateful, thankful life. Today in the Lifesavers Basics, we're going to talk about reading. Yes, we are at R. Now, this is something I drug my feet on for 2 years. I did not want to read. My coach continued to gift me books for things I was doing well, and I continued to put them on the bookshelf. And I would maybe open it up and try, and I'm like, oh, this just really isn't for me. And then I started to have a plateau, and I started to not transform anymore. I felt stuck. And she said, you've got to go pick up a book. And so I did. And I don't remember exactly the first book that I've read, but I do remember the one that I've read the most and has been the most powerful for me. And it's called Flip Your Switch by PJ McClure. Now, I will post here, or I think it's in the files of this group, but I will post my personal development list for you, all of the books that I've currently read, so that you can go to Amazon or the bookstore. I suggest Amazon. It's way cheaper. And check out the books and see which one or two speak to you. I suggest getting a couple because you might start with one and think, oh, it's really not for me. And you might have to put it down until you're ready for it and try a new one. Maybe Miracle Morning is going to be the book that you start with, which is a great place to start. For me, Flip the Switch has been, I've read it 3 times. It helped me get through an airplane ride, my first airplane ride by myself, my first flight, I should say. And we hovered in the air for about 20 minutes while the pilot said that we were nearing storms and we were not able to land where we were supposed to land, and that we were almost out of gas. So we were going to have to land, or fuel, I should say. Sorry, my husband would yell at me. We had to land at an airport 3 miles away from where we were supposed to go. I did not freak out, which is huge. And I read Flip the Switch the whole time. So consider that as a great beginning book. You Are a Badass is another great book. And No Excuses. I know Brian Tracy wrote that one. So check out the list. And I highly, highly, highly suggest that you pick up a book. They're not that expensive, between $10 and $15 typically on Amazon. If you have Prime, hopefully you can get it shipped to you quickly and for free. So here's the quote that strikes me most about this. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body, and prayer is to the soul. We become the books we read. Think about that. I used to have a poster in my classroom that said almost that whole quote. It is powerful. You can't just exercise your body and work on your physical transformation without working your mental transformation. It is vital, even if you're a super happy person. But I'm guessing since you're following these videos, you struggle a little bit with mindset, right? So I want you today to pick up something at your house. If you don't have a book to read at your house, I want you to go look up books today during your Miracle Morning. You can download a podcast and look for Hal Elrod. I believe he has a podcast. I'm not really an auditory learner, but you can listen to one of his podcasts. Tony Robbins, I believe, has a podcast. He's amazing. Brian Tracy probably has one as well. Try out listening to a podcast today. But if you have a book, grab it. Maybe somebody gifted it to you. If you're currently reading a book, let us know here what you're reading. And if you're not reading a book, let us know what book speaks to you, and let us know what book you're going to try out. Maybe head to the library or your library online and check out my book list and find something that speaks to you. The Energy Bus is another one that I just recently read. That is a simple, easy read, yet so powerful for people. So today is all about reading. Of course, don't forget your silence, saying your affirmations, and visualization. Gosh, that's a hard word. But then I want you to really, really focus, and your exercise. Sorry, don't forget about exercise. You know how important that is to me. And then focus on what can I read? And you don't have to read for very long. It can be seriously 2 pages if that's all you have time for. I like to read for 10 to 15 minutes, and I set a timer on my phone so that I don't go over on time, because now I could read for a long time and I prefer to read a chapter at a time, but my Miracle Morning I have to have in 60 minutes, so I have to limit my time, so I set timers on my phone. My timer to wake up, the time that I should be done with yoga, the time that I should be done with my book, and I will again be sharing my Miracle Morning and what works for me here very soon. But take these steps, try them out. Engage here with us. Comment below what's working, what's not working, what are you struggling with, what are you having success with? Do you see an order of this? Do you need to work out first? Do you need to read first? What is it that excites you that maybe you want to do right away when you jump out of bed? Okay, thanks again for being here with us. And we have, oh my gosh, one more day. I'll see you in the morning.